It's week 9 of the NFL, and the focus is on Elijah Mitchell. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the River Hogs and the Golden Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it will be the Golden Eagles of Chicago taking on the River Hogs of Houston. Along with the first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback. Here's Ritter now to throw on their first play. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Ritter. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. That is caught. This one to midfield before he's brought down. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. Quick slant cut by Chase. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On first down, Ritter. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ritter off the play fake. He will find his man Chase complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Mitchell is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Ritter to throw it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. But Darian Mathis burying him for the sack. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tucker's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. He finds his man complete. That's Fox. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Richardson out of the shotgun. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First and 10, it's Richardson. Pass out left finds Johnston. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They go play action with Richardson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Richardson. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jamison Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or they're kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play. Not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Was Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground? Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground. And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Ritter. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's got it down to the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ritter now. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Ritter. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Elijah Mitchell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the River Hogs have regained the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and the result, a Houston touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a 1st down. Play action. Now Richardson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. Richardson. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup of 38. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnston. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Richardson looking to throw this. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Gibbs is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Richardson got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Quentin Johnston from 4 yards out. And the Golden Eagles have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and pull this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play forward in this one.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Ritter back to throw. His throw incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. He will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Going for it, it's Mitchell. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it. It worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal. So it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 32 yards. And the River Hogs have yet again retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this, to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Miles Murphy make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. And Richardson back to throw it. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Ritter. And this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw going into the hands of Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Richardson to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back to the air with Richardson. It's Williams on the catch. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin things with a trip to our neighborhood.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They'll start on the ground here. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Richardson's throw brought in by Bellinger. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Now 2nd and 9. Now it's Richardson. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now Richardson. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Richardson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Reek Woolen. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Now the ball comes loose, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down right around the 18-yard line. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another run for Gibbs here. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Kick is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They run over center with Mitchell. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. Ritter now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. First down, here's Mitchell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place. This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Ritter now looking to throw it this time. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Ritter will set up to throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Ritter to throw it. A throw right side here going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. Tucker's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20 to 17. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd and 6. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Again, it's Richardson. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Miles Murphy able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Richardson looking to throw this. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. On the give, here's Gibbs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Looking to throw. Richardson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Richardson buying time to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A give here to Mitchell. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Back to throw, Ritter. That's caught. It's Flowers. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the handoff, Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Ritter back to throw. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a first down. On the ground is Mitchell. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry him along."
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd down throw coming for Ritter. That is caught. Schoonmaker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's 1st and goal. Here's Ritter. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Once more with Mitchell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Tucker's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by a field goal, 1:09 to play. Richardson to throw it. St. Brown on the catch. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now Richardson. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw here taken in by Knox. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left. And a field goal would send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And we've got free football. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. Houston set to take over. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the third drive of overtime. And as we know, from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
On second down, here's Mitchell. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
And the last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. It's complete to Hopkins. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Ritter. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Ritter now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run. It's Mitchell. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. Puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Ritter will set up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lawrence. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Well, that one was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone